important past tense or a very important tense which helps us to talk about past experience, to talk about what we did in the past, and to talk about what we have done in the previous time. Therefore, simple past tense is a very important tense. It is similar with the verbs that we have seen so far since last time, especially in the case of what? In the case of regular and irregular verbs. So, past verbs are always take that is a V2 form, both regular and irregular verbs. Therefore, it's maybe that is by adding D, it's maybe that is ED, or it's maybe by changing Y to I, and then we add that is IED. Therefore, these are very important forms while you are using simple past tense. The other one is present perfect tense. So present perfect tense have this kind of rule. The form is like this: have or has plus verb 3. Don't forget that. There must be have and has or plus V3 form should be stated in the sentence. And when we are talking about present perfect tense, I was trying to make you familiar with some of the adverbs, such as up to now, so far, since, for, already, just, ever, never. These are a very important adverbs while you are using present perfect tense. I'm sure that you practiced how you are using these two tenses with your friends. I'm sure that you showed your works to your friends too. Thank you so much. So for today, we are going to see the other part of the lesson. Still now, we are talking about Unit 5, livestock farming. That is writing, the party that is memar. Unit 5. Unit 5, livestock farming. The part is writing. Writing of what? Memo. Memo. Yeah. So, when it comes to a memo, what do you mean by that memo? Oh, let me give you a brief explanation of what memo means, students. Memo is a very short text, a very short statement in order to transfer message to someone or to somebody or to any organization too. So, memo is important to transfer a brief and a short notice. One, notice. The other one is information. If you like, that is event. Event or eventus. Okay, if you like to declaration, etc. Therefore, when it comes in the case of that is a memo, notice, what kind of notice is that? What kind of information is that? What kind of event is that? It may be the notice, okay, may focus on the schedule of your examination time. It may be launched by the school principals, or in other words, by the school directors. And the other one is the notice might be given by your classroom teacher or homeroom teacher, or the subject teacher may inform you to do a kind of activity or group assignment or group work that you are doing with your friends. That's also notice. He may leave a short and a brief notice to the class teacher or homeroom teacher or the class leader too. The other one is information. What kind of information? Of course, there are different kinds of information you may hear in your day-to-day life. The information might be given by the teacher. The information might be given by the parents, your mom and the dad, and the information may be given by the brothers and sisters, etc. So, just we are full of information. You may write, you are welcome. When you come to home, you are able to find your lunchbox here and then have your lunch. This is a memo, short message, a brief notice, a brief information that concerns you. That's more of written by the parents or one of the family member. Event is also a special event. If you want to celebrate special event at school, it may be a Parents' Day, it may be a Sports Day, it may be a Hygiene Day, no? Yeah, you may have a program to conduct with your classmates in order to clean your classroom together. So you may leave for all your classmates special notice on the board. That's still not a memo. Good. Since you have got some information what memo means, let's go and see how memo is writing. Yeah, memo has its own parts. I would like to make you familiar, and then you have to write your memo based on this structure. Good. Now let's go and make you familiar. Memo, parts of memo. What are they? Parts of a memo. Good. Let's see. What are they? The first one is heading. What do you mean by that heading? We'll see it later on. Every memo has a heading. What do you mean by that heading? We'll see later on. And then what comes next? That is introduction. Introduction. Good. The other one that is body. Body. The fourth one that is conclusion. Finally, that is signature. Yeah, this is a formal format of what? Writing your memo. So under heading is, you have to consider a lot of things here now. Two is very important here now. Yeah, in the heading part is, come on, we are going to see these important parts. Heading is consisted of 4 important issues. What are they? The first one that is to. What do you mean by that to? To is one part of the heading part. You are going to write the recipient or the recipient's name has to be written here now in the case of to. And then from. The one that you are writing to. Right? The one that you are writing to has from somebody. It should be a school. It may be one of your classmates. He may be one of the organization or staff or department that works at your school, etc. The other one that is date. Date. Yeah. You have to consider here now when is the date. The date must be written. The special program about the memo that concerns the issue. The date is must. To, from, date. Finally, subject. You know? The subject is, what do you mean by that subject? Subject may be those issues that concerns you about the memo. The main issue. It may be a group assignment that you are doing together. The other one is it may be a group program for cleaning your school compound. The other one is it may be to celebrate your friend's birthday together. This is the subject, the issue. This is what you mean that. Therefore, heading has to be kept in such a way. This is the right procedure while you are writing a memo students. Good. Let's go and see what introduction means. Introduction is, it is an introductory statement, right? In order to give your attention what you are writing to somebody about the issue. Maybe I would like to make you some of the expressions. Yeah? And then the body is the main issue. The main issue in a sense, right? The program, how it's going on, special guests who are invited there. Okay, what you are expecting from that guest. Okay, what do you want to learn from that campaign maybe? Yeah. And the other one is maybe special event. In what way do we profit that event? So everything has to be involved with here now. The main important message, a strong message, okay? The message that you want to transfer to anyone else has to be kept in the part of that is a body part. Finally, that is conclusion. That conclusion is very important. It's similar with what? In a statement form. Yeah. You want to thank any concerned body, yeah, who want to give thanks, right? Or you want to give a recognition, yeah, or a reward to somebody else. Those students or those people who are actively engaging themselves in different activities, you are welcome to take him rewards by saying, thank you so much. We are kindly respect you attending our occasion or ceremony, etc. Finally, that is signature. The signature is a very important part that has to be official. Yeah. That's why, in order to keep the legality of that memo, has to be kept or built by signature. Who signed it? Who is responsible for it? So maybe the school principal or the school director, or he may be one of your homeroom teacher. Okay, or among students, some of the top 5 students have taken the responsibility of what? These special events. Or maybe the teachers who are just teaching in that grade level, maybe. So among them, one of them has to take what? A responsibility to take part, and it's part of the signature. And next to this, I would like to give you some sample examples about these issues. Heading. Let's start on the heading part. Heading is already stated there, is right? So to Safa Marga, is all right? To Safa Marga. And what comes next? That is from Tadesse Abai. And then the date is clearly stated here now. Let's take, that is 25 February 2025. Subject, preparation about 6 Mendes report. This is the subject, the main important issue. preparation about 6 months report. That's it. This is the subject. So here is the heading part has to be set like this. And then what comes next then? Yeah, after this issue, what comes? Introduction, students. Introduction. Let's see. Introduction. Good. But don't expect that you're writing introduction. You just simply put your message here now, please. But this is must. To, from, date, subject, must. Whereas the introduction part, not necessarily to write the word introduction. You simply, what? Inform. So, he may be a school principal or director. Kindly inform you to prepare the report about what we have accomplished in our school in 6 months. That's all. This is an introduction. I'm kindly inform you to prepare the report about what have accomplished or what we have accomplished in our school in 6 months. This is the issue. Based on this, the one who is concerned about this issue is going to prepare or design his report. And then what comes next? The body. Yeah, body is, of course, there's a lot of things here now. Yeah, body. Okay? How many students have they taken the first exam? Okay? How many have them scored good mark? Who are the top 10 students? Who has got good record in the school? Who are the best teachers who accomplished their job properly within these 6 months? Lot of things has to be included or involved in the part that is a body. Yeah, it's depend on your issue, of course. And then after the body, what comes next? That is conclusion. See, when you are concluding your memo, what are you going to write? Yeah, you have to give more recognition to someone who is doing this job. I hope, you see, I hope you will be doing a good job. See, a good job. See, I hope you will be doing a good job. In short, it's conclusion. It's maybe statement, right? Yeah. If you are welcome, just you can add some other message or information regarding this one. Finally, the signature is, as I've informed you, it may be signed by the school principal or director. So, students, while you are developing your memo, you have to keep this procedure. Now, based on this, let me give you some time. Try to make very short and simple memo to your friends now. That's interesting. Really, I appreciate you. That's good. Yeah, very nice. While you are just practicing again and again, again and again, again and again, you'll become so smart in order to improve your writing skills. So, I would like to give you some issues, what you are going to do for the coming session. That is, you are going to write a memo to your families or anybody else and show it to your friends. I'm sure everything is clear about a memo. So, to conclude the lesson, what we learned so far, a memo is a very important part of a text or a short, brief text. It's talking about, or it's narrating about, only a kind of message that you want to transmit to somebody else. It's not necessarily to be at school, not at home, or not in the classroom, wherever it is. So try to give a message to someone else. The main thing that you learn from this activity is that you are able to inform to somebody what's going on, what he's doing or what she's doing. At the same time, you are also practicing how to take responsibility. And the other one is that you have to give more time, you see, the way how you are accomplishing on the right time based on the information that's given there. It's not only just developing writing skill, you also get a lot of information about this. Hopefully that when we meet next time, I'm sure that you'll write a memo to anybody else and show each other to your friends. Thank you, students. That's all we have for today. Till we meet next time, see you. Goodbye, students. Goodbye.